In the next 30 seconds, I want to change how you see money, starting with this tick. The wealthiest person here isn't the loudest or the smartest. They repeat small, boring behaviors that add up. Meet Maya. Every paycheck she auto-moves a bit to savings, 401k, and a Roth IRA, then lets the quiet do the work. Grand plans and showing off drain accounts. Maya runs tiny experiments, adjusts without drama, and lets results compound. Stay with me, and I'll show you how she did it, and how you can too. Being smart doesn't make you rich, behavior does. Meet a beginner investor, Maya, who is about to learn how small choices compound. Meanwhile, perfection stalls, and compounding keeps working quietly while you wait. Thinking forever feels safe, but action creates information, so Maya presses the button on a tiny test. She runs small experiments, cheap and fast, that beat perfect plans because they teach her what to do next. When a loss hits, it stings more than a win feels good, so she breathes, writes it down, and refuses to freeze a good process. She accepts tiny losses to stay in the lineup for outsized gains. She might miss 2 waves, but she rides the 3rd. That is patience as planned delay, not never, like the marshmallow test. So she sets rules now and lets future Maya earn later. Status theater buys applause, but wealth buys time and options, so she chooses quiet progress over performing online. More research can turn into procrastination, so she starts small today and keeps learning while moving. Late at the office, the boards are full, but her balance is empty, so she tests one offer, makes one sale to a real US customer, and lets momentum begin. She chooses rules over moods. She sets a position size, defines a stop loss, and schedules a weekly review. Then she checks, and checks. Because being right is rare, she focuses on surviving longer than the noise. That endurance becomes her edge as quiet power takes over. Think of the quiet ones who grew wealthy. No fireworks, no viral peaks, just years where time, discipline, and small edges did most of the work. For Maya, delayed gratification isn't a hack but a worldview. She trades today's applause for tomorrow's options and lets patience compound where no one is watching. On a wild day in the S&P 500, prices thrash. She breathes, opens her checklist, sizes the position, sets the stop, and lets the rules place the trade. What actually scales isn't hustle, it's leverage. Time, systems, people, and capital, each an amplifier, each extracting a price when you misuse or rush it. Risk first means sizing so the worst day is survivable. Return second means repeating small edges until a good decade becomes likely. Goals excite like a sprint, systems are steady cadence, and ledgers pay cadence, not spectacle. Rewarding consistency almost no one notices. So she outsources willpower to structure, 401k, auto contributions, a Friday money review, pre-mortems, and stop losses, habits that make the right choice the easy default. In rooms of noise, Maya stands out by staying calm. Wall Street tickers blur. Her written plan doesn't. Fewer bets, sized right, held long. Maybe wealth isn't being the smartest. It's knowing yourself. You spot it in the calm confidence of a repeatable process. Intelligence chases perfect answers. Wisdom builds what works. Choose useful over perfect. Which one compounds faster? Intelligence wants one big win. Wisdom repeats good choices. Avoid all-in bets. Use a repeatable play. Which play would you trust tomorrow? Stop proving you're right. Manage the odds. Size the bet, not your ego. Think in probabilities. If odds win, what changes today? Recover fast beats think fast. When it goes wrong, cut the loss and reset. Trade status for freedom. Boring, strong systems win. Like a safe. Thick beats shiny. Choose robustness. Quiet compounding wins. Small edges, patience, and discipline stack over time. Steady hands, not showy moves. How big could quiet gains get by December? Money isn't just knowledge, it's behavior. Write your rules, follow them. What's the first rule you'll test? First, I look past confidence and go straight to the numbers, income, spending, and debt. The truth lives there. What story do your numbers tell? I ask for evidence, not volume. Show me what is real, not what sounds impressive. I reward consistency over rare flashes of brilliance. Small, steady wins add up. When an answer feels obvious, I slow down and double-check. Curiosity protects my money. What did I miss? When credit card points tempt me, I choose humility. I buy what I need and skip the show. I prioritize the process over any single outcome. A good process survives a bad day. It never has to be loud. The best people let their proof do the talking. They trust their process, even when every outcome isn't perfect. That restraint is its own kind of strength. With money, the loudest voice on TV is rarely the wisest. Notice the quiet. That is where decisions breathe. Reset. One clear thought. One next step. Then act. What is the smallest step you'll take? Quick recap. Smart people go broke from overconfidence, lifestyle creep, analysis paralysis, chasing perfection, and mispriced risk. Plan beats pride. Automate savings, set position sizes, and repeat small edges. Which trap is stalking you right now? If this changed how you see people and money, subscribe to the Silent Social. Next, the safe advice trap. Curious, new psychology stories every Wednesday.